Did you go to the January 6th riot?
Yeah.
You
I
were
wasn't
there?
at the riot. It was no riot. I'm telling you, everybody there was happy. It was not what the people try to put on TV.
Really?
But I was booked, so I was there. I had a show there, me and Bryson Gray, performing. So like I wasn't in the Capitol, but I was there performing.
You were in DC.
DC.
Where'd you perform?
So right on the main street, right outside the White House. I'll send you the video. You can attach it.
Oh yeah,
here.
I think I sent
Probably
you the
about
post.
100,000 people of us out there.
Really?
Going
Yeah,
crazy to our
there.
music. We got a real fan base, man. We pop out. That's the biggest thing is being with the people. It's a blessing that I have 10,000 fans that day that kept me taking pictures and just wandering somewhere. I feel like that day was like a field trip. Like people go on a field trip, they're a really good kid, and they just get caught with all the bad kids, maybe do something stupid, and they're like, oh, wow, that's not really my character. I mean, they let them go inside the building. You know what I mean? People went inside the building. Ashley Babbitt, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Ashley Babbitt. Her mom actually calls me all the time and tells me, hey, thank you so much for keeping my daughter's name alive.
Who is she?
Ashley Babbitt. She passed away. She was a veteran that was there. She got shot.
She's the girl who got shot.
Wow.
But the thing is, you don't hear her name. You hear George Floyd's name.
Right.
Not saying you shouldn't hear his name, but he wasn't. He has charges and all types of problems that he was in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? End of the day, is like Ashley Babbitt was there supporting the country, supporting the president. Wrong place, wrong time. Boom. You know what I mean? Wasn't like she had a weapon on her and she was going inside of a building. I just feel like.
Was she unarmed?
Mm-hmm. I just feel like things are like, blown to the proportion, like how CNN is still talking about that. I mean, there was literally hospitals, dealerships, fire stations, gas stations, pharmacies, boutiques, locals, people that might have been, pro BLMs, their own businesses getting burnt down. I've seen people that own their own restaurants, like they went through and just destroyed it. You know what I mean? And there's not an arrestee. There's never nobody getting in trouble for that. They don't even talk about it.
Right.
They're allowed to do that. Then BLM comes out now. Most of that money that was donated, how many black people got paid? How many black people became millionaires? How many people did they bail out? None. That money went to white people and a few chosen black people that were involved in it and made millions of dollars on that.
Yeah. How many people, what was it, like a small group of people who made like
well,
millions
one time,
of
if you
dollars,
went to blacklivesmatter.com, or, to the thing, they went to Sleepy Joe's campaign.
Right.
They did. They had to find a way. Trump's got support. We got to raise some money.
But there were a couple people that made millions of dollars off that, weren't there?
They just came out. She was paying,
Yeah, it was that
I don't know her
lady, and it
name,
was her
but
family
she
member
paid
she
like
was
her
paying.
ex-husband or something, like $2 million. Some people, it's a couple
to be
million.
security. And
Yeah, but I mean, that's not really on the news. It's talked about, but it's like, it's forgivable. Imagine if Trump had that. Just imagine if Trump said, you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Just imagine if Trump had that on a T-shirt. You know what I mean? Didn't even say it.
Yeah.
Just imagine if Trump was at a KKK eulogies like Joe Biden was. Just imagine if Trump's kids had a laptop.
Yeah.
Just imagine. You know what I mean? And the funny thing is, everybody that, like, the vote for Trump to go against him and vote Joe Biden was just like a fuck Trump vote. Like, it was funny. Like, people get so mad we had these songs. I mean, Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. I respect Nipsey to the fullest because I'm an independent artist. And, like, I did the whole albums for $100 each. Like, I see the grind. I see the build-up. But him and YG's biggest song was Fuck Donald Trump. But we can't make a pro-Trump song, and it's like, that's their biggest selling song. YG, I don't think has a song bigger than Fuck Donald Trump.
When did he release that?
I think that probably came out, like, right before the election.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's their biggest song, you know what I mean? But that whole culture of people now, I go on, like, Say Cheese and different blog sites, they're all like, damn, where's Trump at? Biden ain't did a damn thing.
Yeah, Trump's kind of like in a good light right now.
Great light. That's why I tell people when he come back in 2024, it's going to be the biggest ride of his life because he's already got his Republican support that he got, his day one loyal fan base that he got. Then everyone who really wasn't rocking with him is going to be like, that's going to be the new silent majority that they said we were. Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of silent people that are like, I'm going to vote Trump. I'm not voting Joe Biden again. No way. And Joe's the biggest puppet they got. They can't put nobody else in there right now that's going to be bigger than Joe Biden as a puppet. Like, look at this gas price. People in Cali spending $9, $10 on gas. Mm-hmm. This gas is already bought. We didn't buy it last week. We already had this gas. Why are we buying this? Why are we paying this much for gas we bought?
Well, are we getting gas from Venezuela?
I think it's a homegrown, most of the gas.
I thought we were getting it from Venezuela.
Well, if we are, it's not brand new gas. You're not getting gas today they brought in last week.
We're not?
Nope. This is pre-owned gas.
Huh.
This is still Trump's gas. We have enough gas to make it.
Trump gas.
Yeah, I'm just saying this is still Trump's gas. We're not going next door right now and saying, we need gas. We're bringing it in next week from other countries. This gas has been here.
Well, Trump was one of the biggest people that was pushing against that whole pipeline of all the EU countries getting gas from Russia or getting oil, gas and oil from Russia.
Well, Trump's biggest thing is to make money here.
Right, exactly.
Give us jobs.
Right.
Right now, our biggest problem is not a lot of people want to work because Joe Biden was just giving them money. See, a lot of people will get tricked into the system. They want to say, oh, I could get $300 and not work. I'll just do that. Instead of getting a job, busting their ass and making $1,800 or $1,500 or $600.
Yeah.
They trick you to want to stay in that little system. One of my best friends, African-American, mixed with Spanish dude, he was always around me. I had nice things. And at one time, he wasn't doing that good. And I watched him work from Wendy's and having a bunch of different jobs. And he lived in a community where, they couldn't make so much money, his mom. And he came to me and said, I got to quit my other job because my mom told me it's making too much money in the house and we're going to lose this housing. I said, cool, you need to move out of that housing and go get your own place, get you another job. And now he owns his own house, works for UPS, he's a driver, got cars he wants. But it just takes someone to say, you could do it.
Right.
Go do it. You could get out there and do it.
Yeah.
Not everybody has that thing like me where I say I could do it myself and believe it. That's a gift and a curse. But I believe myself and I say, hey, you could do it. Some people need someone to say, what, you want to do a podcast? I'm going to go buy you a microphone for $300. See if you actually sit there and build a table and see if you even make a YouTube channel. It's free.
Yeah.
See if you even make a channel. Sometimes people want to do all this stuff, but they're so afraid to even make the channel or do a podcast.